Hi there, ladies. This is Stephanie Roach, and I am so excited to share with you a quick wrap up of our T2W Saturday topic that we had just a few days ago. I had so many of you come to me yesterday at church and that were able to come, and you were so encouraged or convicted and reminded of some important truths that are going to help you to deepen your friendships or to make new ones. Um, and for and there were several of you that weren't able to come that felt like you missed out, and you kept hearing, how great our Saturday event turned out. So I didn't want you to feel left out. So I decided to print off some extra copies of our breakout study session with the Bible verses and the questions, so you can use that in your own personal study time if you like. I will leave those if we still have the large information center outside the church office. I will leave them there. If that's been moved, I think it could have been moved during construction, then I'll put them at the Welcome Center for you, so feel free to pick one of those up. But our topic was on growing godly friendships. You've been seeing for a while now at Pleasant View the tagline, Better Together. Well, why does our church, or more importantly God, feel that it's important to be better together? Why are we better together? Well, it starts out in Genesis. In Genesis 2:18, it says that God himself says, it is not good for man to be alone. And we are also reminded in Ecclesiastes 4:9 through 12 the benefits of having, close friendships, deep friendships, godly friendships, that we can help each other succeed. We can help each other when one of us falls and is struggling. We protect one another. We look out for one another, for one another's best interest. And it says that it ends with that friends that are centered on seeking God and being centered and rooted in God are like a threefold cord. And God is that third string, And you cannot be broken, and you are strong. And Satan knows this, ladies. And this is what's so sad, what's happening in our church and other churches, that we fall trapped to Satan's lies. And he wants to keep us in isolation. He knows that we are better together, and he hates it. So he uses hang-ups that we have about friendships, hang-ups about ourselves, that keep us from forming friendships or going deeper than just beyond those surface levels. Hi, how are you at church? Quick little, 2-minute conversation. Those friendships. He doesn't want us to go deeper. So some of the hang-ups that we talked about were that all of us ladies experience is time. And hear me out, I know we're all busy, and we should certainly keep our priorities in order. We should have God first, then taking care of our husbands and our kids and, jobs or our home, whatever it is we do. Those are important. And so a friendship should be adding to that, should be enhancing those priorities instead of taking away. So make sure you hear me out on that. But how hard would it be for us to befriend another woman, spend time with her, go grocery shopping together, make some meals together, things that you're already doing in your everyday life that you can ask someone else to come alongside you, and it benefits both of you, and you're learning about one another, pouring yourself into someone else at the same time. So another one is past hurts. We've all been deeply wounded by another woman. It could have been way back in 4th grade. She didn't want to swing with you, or cut you out of their little friendship circle. Or some of our wounds go, unfortunately, sad to say, but even deeper than that. And I have some of those myself. Prejudgment and insecurity. That's the big elephant in the room. We all do it. We don't want to admit it, but we all judge one another. Women are terrible about this. We look at the way someone's dressed and think, oh, well, they must be doing pretty well. She doesn't have anything in common with me. I don't have, that fancy purse that she has, and why would she want to be friends with me? Or, her kids act this way, and all kinds of things that we use to judge them, and it's rooted in our own insecurities. And we all have them, but we just never talk about them. Satan uses these to keep us in isolation, and I just want to tell you, ladies, it's rooted in fear, it's rooted in selfishness and pride and focusing on ourselves. When God says in 2 Timothy 1:7 that we are not given a spirit of fear, that of timidity, but of a spirit of love And He wants us to get out there and to deepen our relationships, that we have power. It says in 2 Timothy 1:7 again that we have power and love and self-discipline, that and we are His daughters, and we should not be walking in fear, not letting those things keep us from diving deeper into a friendship or introducing ourselves to a woman that we don't know on Sunday morning. And so that's my encouragement to you, and to use Christ's example, use His example. He knew the day before he was going to be arrested, or that night he was going to be arrested, that Peter was going to deny Him 3 times. He knew what Judas was going to do to him. But in John 13 it says He washed their feet. And I encourage you to read that beautiful chapter of Christ serving those who were going to betray Him. And and so I really want you to pick up these study notes, because there's so much to, guiding us through godly friendships and doing it God's way. But use Christ as an example, ladies. And my homework for you watching, and for all of those that came on Saturday, was to reach out to one woman, one new face that you have not seen before on Sunday morning, during the either before or after service, or during the time that we are to introduce ourselves, and just say hello, ask her name, excuse me, introduce yourself. And I know that's pretty surface, but that can go deeper. Do that every Sunday. Look for her and make sure you're connecting with her. Ask her how she's doing. Ask her, how she started to come to Pleasant View. And I know that's scary, and I had a lot of ladies say, well, I'm always nervous that they've been here for 5 years and I didn't know it. Well, guess what? They're in the same boat, because they don't know you either. So they're probably feeling the same way. So I want you to be bold. I want you to be brave. I want you to put yourself out there. And if all of us do that and make an effort to connect with one new face every Sunday, what an impact that would have. That those women would say, wow, I really feel welcome. And what that could do for the body of believing women, sisters of Christ at Pleasant View. Just something simple of picking one woman out every Sunday that you don't know, and connecting with that same woman every Sunday, getting to know her. And maybe make it a goal to, have 2 or 3 women that you're making sure you're connecting with every Sunday that you didn't know before, and making it a regular thing. So that's my encouragement to you. I hope that you have felt God use this in your life, and encourage you to grow deeper in your relationships, or to make new ones, and to get out of that comfort zone, that safety net that is so deceiving. So I am so excited at what God is doing through our women's ministry, and I just invite you to stay connected and stay tuned to our Facebook page, and also in the bulletin, and to get connected with us. Thanks. Bye.